Welcome to Roses and Rosewood, here on the Thrift Store Rundown, bringing you the best and worst of both worlds, The Bachelor and Pretty Little Liars, on a budget. Consider this a more upbeat and uplifting Part 2 to a rather somber Part 1 in a two-part review. Earlier, I reviewed the April 22nd, 2019 issue of People magazine featuring a Bachelor reunion, a dozen bachelorettes gathering alongside Chris Hansen to reminisce about their journeys to finding love at Villa de la Vida and across all around the world. By now you probably know my thoughts on Chris Hansen's departure from the franchise as a whole being somewhat forced. So I have something to say to the woke police. I hope you're happy. Yes, Chris Hansen needs to be held accountable for his actions. We all know what happened that got us to this point. But calling for his permanent cancellation, calling for his permanent blacklisting from the entertainment industry is just not the way to go, especially considering that he's done more good than harm. If you can't muster up the courage to one day ultimately forgive Chris Hansen for his indiscretion, then the woke police is definitely one police unit that needs to be defunded straight away. Now for the more upbeat and uplifting second part of this two-parter, reviewing the June 4th, 2018 issue of Us Weekly. With comprehensive coverage in photographs and text of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's fairy tale wedding, changing the royals forever. A tip of the constable's hat, by the way, on the birth of your second child, your first daughter. Every spectacular photo is inside here, well, barring the photo of Suits co-star Patrick J. Adams, who plays Mike Ross, and his wife, the love of my life, Troyan Bellisario. So automatically, there's a penalty being assessed to this issue of Us Weekly. The photos are still spectacular in quality and quantity, I have to concede. And as for Troyic, yes, I sip them as Troyic. Well, my PLL pal Chrissy said it best. Turning a car into a mobile baby delivery unit, giving birth to their second child, Elliot Verona Adams, their second daughter, in the backseat of a car? That's pretty badass. Happy days for all four of them. Chrissy said that Troyan is a true warrior queen, and I couldn't agree more. No matter how Generation Z slaying-like that sounds, it's definitely eloquent. Also, meet baby Miles, the second child of Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, and Brad Pitt getting his kids back for the summer. Yada yada yada. This is still Roses and Rosewood, but above and beyond the Bachelor and Pretty Little Liars content that's featured on Roses and Rosewood, we also have some Riverdale content and WWE content. And we start in the former with some Riverdale. Here we have in the Hot Picks section Camila Mendes spraying her locks on the set of her John Frieda hair campaign. You know, Veronica Lodge of Riverdale. And if I didn't know any better, or have any better judgment, I would definitely want to date this woman. On the bottom right corner of this Hot Picks section, we have here Chase Brody McNary. Balancing work and workouts, no sweat. The former Bachelor and contestant and owner of Left Side Lion Fitness used Hydroxycut to keep him on track with his busy schedule. I'm kind of predicting right now that the Bachelor producers will go back to the archives if they don't have any fresh new ideas for new Bachelors and select Chase Brody McNary to highlight a new season. But with a future rotating celebrity guest host who may not be worth crap, and a downward spiral in ratings due to the permanent dismissal of Chris Hansen, the future is looking kind of bleak. But hey, they could prove me wrong. We'll just have to see where this goes. Turning to some WWE news, outside of the ring, we have a battle over a ring of a different kind. Nikki Bella's engagement ring, given to her at WrestleMania by fiancé John Cena, also tag team partner, in the match that they won. Battle over the ring. After Nikki Bella ended her engagement to John Cena, the wrestling diva and WWE Hall of Famer alongside her twin sister Brie tried to return to Tiffany and Company ring, a source tells us, but John refused to accept, quote-unquote, the 4.5 carat rock held he'd given her a year prior. And rightfully he should, because, well, that's a tainted ring. That's the sign of a relationship that ultimately fizzled out. It's no good. It ain't worth anything. I don't care how much you pawn it for, or sell it. Don't take it back. They were spotted in San Diego, her hometown, on May 19th. Finally, for PLO, we bring you in the Us Beauty section of our Sunday Best. It's a block party. Protect your skin from those rays with innovative SPF and anti-UV formulas that have your back and face and legs. So, this amounts to all-star recommendations for 4-star quality sunscreens. Shea Mitchell's recommendation is the Hawaiian Tropic Coconut and Papaya flavored Silk Hydration Weightless After Sun Lotion. Feels as if it's barely on. You can buy that for $9 online at jet.com. But really, you can buy it for much cheaper at a Walgreens or a drugstore or a beauty skincare store near you. I would not recommend beauty skincare stores inside big malls because, well, they tend to be a little more expensive. And we want to help you look like the stars and suddenly feel like a star on a budget. So that's my recommendation there. I am not a beauty influencer, nor do I have any desire to be. I think beauty influencers are extremely overrated. But on YouTube, Shea Mitchell is, I think, 25% beauty influencer. And rather halfway decent one at that. I'm not a Mitchie, but you know what? I would be mad not to say that I'm in love with Shea Mitchell. Emily Fields. And yes, I am keenly aware of the fact that PLL is celebrating its 11th anniversary this week. 11 years, and how time flies when you're having fun as a high schooler by day and a detective by night. A. The anonymous tormentor desired to tear the liars apart, as well as their families. In the end, A did the opposite. A actually united the world for 7 years, at least for an hour's escape. So, happy 11th anniversary, Pretty Little Liars. And here's to the next 11, 22, 33, 100 more years to come. All around, this is a fine issue of Us Weekly Magazine. Riverdale, The Bella Twins, The Bachelor, and Pretty Little Liars, with some royal family coverage to boot. It gets all 5 claps. Not every moment can be all wine and roses, so we gotta salvage what's left of our dignity so that we can once again bloom like redeeming sunflowers. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the thrift side. Don't forget to stop and smell the Roses, Bachelor Nation, and PLL Army. I've said it many times before, I'll say it again. 2 can keep a secret if one of them is dead.